What's up, guys? You're watching Shawn Nicklaus channel. Today we're unboxing Hot Wheels ZAMAC's first 3 mix for 2023. There's only 2 cars per mix this year. Last year we saw 3 cars per mix. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot less ZAMACs this year, but I'm not complaining. There's some pretty cool cars this year. All these ZAMAC cars are numbered. So if you take a look right here, yeah, it says number 1 right there, and this one says number 2. Might be kind of hard to see right there, but they are numbered, just like the red edition. The red edition will be over here, and it'll tell you which number car you got. So there is an order to all these cars. Let's go ahead and start off with the 70s van. It looks like a Ford van. And now I brought out the basic cars that you'll see this year that aren't the ZAMACs. They typically are the raw painted version of mainline cars that you find earlier this year. So earlier this year, we saw the white version first, and I do believe, yes, this was part of the A case. You can tell right there, it's got the A case on it. So first up, we saw it in white, and I'm not gonna put these on the spin table, but I will show you guys it and put it right here, and I will put the ZAMAC one on the spin table. And secondly, I believe this was part of the H or G case. We saw a black Dodge van. So we're seeing a couple of different recolors of this, and this is actually the art car. If you're wondering why it's got all those letters on it. So that's pretty cool. We'll put that to the side there. Put them in the frame so you can see it a little better. And now we got the 70s van ZAMAC version, which is really cool. And you'll know because it's got the ZAMAC right there on the blister. And typically somewhere on the card right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's got the ZAMAC on the actual car as well. So that's how you'll know it's a ZAMAC version. And it's got that raw paint. Pretty clear that it's a ZAMAC. Unlike the white and black 70s van that we saw this year, this one's rocking a black front grille and a black base, and it's got black wheels. Now the other ones have chrome front grille and they have chrome wheels, and the white one has gray wheels. Black one does have gray interior, but the ZAMAC and the white one do have the black interior. So they are a little bit different. And I think, honestly, the ZAMAC one just looks awesome. I love that raw look. They put a clear coat over it so it stays protected. Doesn't rust, and it looks awesome. So that is the 70s van second car part of the ZAMAC mix. Went a little bit ahead of myself. So we got the number 1 right now we'll go over, which is the 2017 Pagani Huayra Roadster. Not even sure if I said that right, but this thing is really cool. Now, before we open the ZAMAC, we've seen it in white. That's right, the white looks so clean. I think the white one looks great, but there is another awesome recolor of this. We've also seen it in blue, which looks really cool. I think the blue one looks awesome with those gold wheels. And it's got that tan interior. It almost looks like a Ferrari. I think it looks really awesome. I'm definitely digging the blue with the gold wheels. I think that looks cool. And yeah, now we got the ZAMAC version. And where is the ZAMAC on the car? It'll say it right there on that back bumper. You got the ZAMAC symbol on that back bumper right there. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box so we can showcase it on the spin table and get a better look at this raw, unpainted look. The gold laced wheels look awesome against that raw, unpainted ZAMAC look. I'm definitely digging it. You know, with that clear window tint, black interior, convertible, this thing just looks awesome. Such a cool supercar. I'm happy they put this in the mix of ZAMAC this year, and I'm not complaining. Especially since we have 2 recolors of it already this year. Definitely building a collection, and I like when there's, you know, several different colors. And this was also a super treasure hunt for 2022. I believe it was in that lime green. All right, let's go ahead and park up that Pagani, and let's go ahead and move on to the second mix this year, a very popular one, and I wonder why. Let's go ahead and not skip a beat here. Let's go to number 3, which is the Matt and Debbie's Hayes 1988 Pro Street Thunderbird. Oh, this thing is cool. And we've actually seen this first in pink, which was such a cool color. Definitely blew me away when we first saw that in pink. And then we got to see it again in white, which the white looks more like a plain, you know, nice, more realistic color that you might see that Matt and Debbie in real life. And now we've seen it in black and gold with those gold wheels. Oh, this thing looks super clean in gold. Definitely digging it. And now we get to see it in ZAMAC. How cool is that? With those blue wheels, I think that looks awesome. And it's got a lightly blue window tint. So let's get this out so we can get a better look at it. If I can get it out. All right. after a little bit of struggle. Definitely digging that light blue window tint because the headlights are light blue as well. It's got the same piece of plastic as the windshield, as the headlights. I think that's really cool. I love when they do that with the mainline basic cars. And the blue wheels look really cool. Definitely fit the casting so well. And that back wing and bumper is all plastic. It's got a different color. It's black. It's got a little wheelie bar in the back with a parachute. And it's got race seats in there. If you look inside the interior, it's got a race seat. And that ZAMAC symbol is right there on that front wheel well. All right, let's go ahead and park up that Matt and Debbie right there, looking good in the collection. Now we have 4 different recolors of that. How cool is that? All right, this one's very popular. The Kool Kombi, the Moon Eyes. All right, we got it in yellow first this year. That was really nice to see it in yellow. Such a cool casting. I picked up a couple of these because I like them. I dig them. Maybe get some trades out of them. And we've also seen it in gray. How cool is that? I love the interior with the gray. I think it looks awesome, especially with those white air disc wheels. Looks great. Such a cool casting. Such a cool look. And now, oh, in ZAMAC, so cool. Man, these are going to be, if I had to guess, probably the most popular this year. Not sure what other ZAMAC could be popular, more popular than this year. Maybe the Datsun 510, if that's a ZAMAC. But the yellow window tint with that black interior, the yellow wheels. Oh, this thing just looks perfect, especially with that white base, white back wheelie bar. They definitely did it this time. They knew this would be a popular ZAMAC, and that's exactly why they did that. They wanted something that you guys would grab up. And if you're wondering where that ZAMAC symbol is, it's right there on the side door. All right, there we go. That is the Kool Kombi. Wow, that looks so cool. All 3 of them all together. Now, this personally is going to be my favorite. This 90s Honda Civic EX has got to be my favorite. Just because it looks so clean. They did such good details on it. The only thing I wish they did is the headlights on it, but it is a basic model, so I'm not complaining. But before we open that 90s Honda Civic EF, earlier this year, we were seeing the red one. How cool is that? And the red one was part of the D case. So we saw it a little bit earlier this year, and we are now seeing, what is it? K case, so might have missed your shot on this one if you're looking for it, but it looks so clean. I'm definitely digging that red. I think it looks awesome, and I'm happy to have this in the collection. We've seen a lot of these Honda Civic EFs, and actually we've seen it in ZAMAC before. Unfortunately, I do not have that ZAMAC that they did before, but now we got the 90s Honda Civic EF, another version, which I think this one looks better than that last version they did in ZAMAC. For the Honda Civic EF. I mean, just look at those white laced wheels. They just look awesome. And then that Civic on the side of it, that red tempo. It's got the ZAMAC on that side door, the clear window tint. It's actually a lightly smoked window tint, but it's got that red interior, which really makes it stand out. Such a cool casting. I would like to see this in premium. It's got a black base, and I'm so happy they painted the wheels white on this. It just looks great next to that raw, unpainted body. All right, let's go ahead and park up that 90 Honda Civic EF. Let's go ahead and move on to the 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. And this thing looks like a drift missile. Such a cool casting. Definitely digging those red trim on the wheels. But before that, we've seen in the E case, the basic version, which is in black with a red base with copper colored wheels, I'd say. And this thing looks clean. Definitely a drift car. Got that gray interior, lightly smoked window tint. It's got a nice roll cage in the back there. No details on the taillights, but now we got the ZAMAC version, which I think just looks phenomenal. They definitely did a great job with this one. Not complaining. I love the red interior. Definitely stands out with that, ZAMAC body. And it looks good. Just like that Honda Civic EF, they did a red interior. Not complaining. Definitely stands out with that ZAMAC body. Lightly blue tinted window tint with the 5-spoke black wheels, the red trim on it. Nice tempos on the side. Got the Mazda 27. Definitely looks like a nice race or even drift car. And this thing is actually right-hand drive. I like it and I dig it. That is the 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Let's go ahead and park it up. The final car that we got in the first 3 mix of ZAMAC for 2023. 2 cars per mix. Unlike last year, we got 3 cars, so there's going to be a lot less ZAMAC than we got last year. What's your thoughts on that? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And which one is the most popular? Which one do you think? Kool Kombi? Civic? Which one? Which one wins the deal here? I would give it to the Civic EF just because I think that thing looks awesome. But I do know lots of people crave and love this Kool Kombi. So what's more desirable? You guys let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe.